History is made with the longest running independent comic book series ever with Spawn 300. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber guys, and we are back at it again with another comic book review. This time it's a very, very special one right here. As you guys see in front of you, it is Spawn 300. Now if you guys watched the beginning of the video, which I'm sure you guys have, it of course is the longest running independent comic book series ever. Spawn 300, and as you guys can see right here, here is one of many of Spawn's 300 comic book covers. Now, I was watching a Todd McFarlane interview, and he said there were variants, 300 variants of the comic book Spawn 300. I don't know if that's true or not, guys. But knowing McFarlane, I'm pretty sure that's pretty true. Because as you guys see right here in front of you, I have 5 of the variants. Yeah, I bought 5 of the pretty much the same comic book. It is the same comic book. Not pretty much, it is the same comic book, except it's different covers. So right here we have, I don't know how well you can see it because of the glare. There's 1, here's 2. I like all the covers, so that's one of the main reasons why I bought it. Got the History Making Spawn. This is more like goth Spawn right here, and he's standing on the Spawn 300. Here's the classic, Spawn cover 300. Here is Spawn 300, kind of in the church, and then here is another Spawn 300 with all the variants of Spawn. You have Ninja Spawn, you have Gunslinger Spawn, you have Curse of the Spawn, and other spawns that I may not know about, that I probably do know about, but I just can't think of the names right now. I think that's the Nightmare Spawn right there. So yeah, I liked all these covers, so I bought 5 of them, guys. They are the same comic book. So, you know what? For the hell of it, let's take out this one right here. So you can say this is kind of going to be a little review of Spawn 300. Even though I'm not going to give away much of the story, guys. We're just going to go ahead and flick through it, check out the awesome images, take a look at a little bit of the story, because I don't want to do the full story giveaway, because I want you guys to go out and purchase this, you know what I mean? So I don't want to read the entire comic book. And even if I did try to read the entire comic book, guess what? It'd probably be like a 2-hour video, and you guys don't want to hear me read to you for 2 hours. Even though it is Spawn. So I'm going to try to make this review as quickly as possible, but keep it at a good length because it is a special edition. It's a special time to be alive because we have Spawn 300. Writer, inker, Todd McFarlane, Greg Capullo, pencils, Chapter 1, guys. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Here's the little Spawn time clock, 47. And here is just gonna read some inserts for you guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too in depth in the story. Bunch of redneck losers doing the same thing they do every year, like trained dogs. And yeah, just hanging around, doing what everyday people, I know everyday people who do the same stuff every single day. I think almost everybody does. If you have a full-time job, then you probably do the same damn thing almost every single day. You try to mix it up a little bit like I do, but essentially it's just the same damn day. Something new always might happen and will happen, so yeah. And you can see, what are you doing up there in the toilet? Looks like they committed suicide or something, and then yeah, I don't want to get too graphic. And there, Lisa, it's past your bedtime. Time for bed. And he walks in there and he sees a woman in there who is dead. it's a great way to start off comic book review. Yeah, it looks like a murder has occurred. Lisa, what have you done? I hate them too, and I hate you. There we go. Be nice if I showed you the image. So here's Spawn in his unnatural form, or maybe natural form, depends on how you look at things. This is how I look, how I've always looked. Every day, everything else is an illusion. I'm guessing that's his roommate or buddy. I haven't followed Spawn this far. But yeah, and then here is, I know, but I need them together, but that's what I've been planning for so long. Planning what? The truth, my human form, my costume form, the symbiote, all of it. It's nothing but lies. Even if I was even if I was fooled by their illusions of what I'm supposed to be, the ignorance costs my wife her life. I didn't even know Wanda died. That's how far back I am with Spawn. So awesome images of Spawn. McFarlane draws like nobody can, man. He just creates some cool images. The facility in the noxious heart of toxic chemical shipments. It's also a place where Spawn has learned an army of his enemies await him. So let's flip over to the page here. And like I said, I'm not going to try to read all this. It's going to take me forever, but I'm just going to read some inserts here and there. Inserts. I think I'm saying that correct. But I apologize. I don't know how to speak proper English. Hello, Spawn. I've been expecting you. Spawn coldly stares back in silence. What did you think? That we would just let you have your way with us? And it looks like Clown in the background. And here is, let me return the favor. I think he's having a flashback, yeah. What side did you come from? Rise, my pet. Rise up. And then here is the Clown making his appearance. Your kind never should have been given the costume. None of you deserve it. That's the Clown speaking to Spawn. And then here is, that's not what we agreed to. Godsend, glad you could join us. Now I've heard of Godsend. Here's Godsend right here. I because I don't catch up on the Spawn comics as much as I would like to. Yeah, these newer characters kind of elude me, especially because Spawn, McFarlane is not making a lot of Spawn villains anymore. So here's a newer villain that you guys may not have heard of, Godsend. I've heard of him here and there, but wasn't really too familiar with his character. And then there's the Clown doing what he does best, pissing off Spawn. That's all I've been waiting to hear. And then Spawn, bloom, blows a hole in his chest, rips out his heart. And there's Godsend looking like, what the hell? And then, surely you can do better than that, Clown says. And then guess what happens? Clown turns into the Violator. Awesome artwork. I apologize for all the shine, guys. That's my lights. Violator! Not anymore. There's the time. Spawn clock. And then Spawn and Violator, they battle it out. They're Spawn and Violator. How many times have they fought, man? Actually, I think it's a good idea to bring back Violator, because I think Violator was out of the Spawn comics for a while, and then it's good that they brought Violator back in Spawn 300, and they're dishing it out, and that's his main nemesis, like Batman to Joker. Violator is to Spawn. And there's Spawn getting shot with a couple of arrows from Godsend. And then he gets stabbed. But I'm Old Testament. And then, like a vulture, Violator begins to pick away at Spawn's flesh. And they tear off his symbiote costume, it looks like. You'll get your share of it. Keep your damn costume. He's just another one of Hell's failed champions. And then there is Spawn right there. They blow up the facility in which he's in. Again, so Spawn is being killed all over again. Why won't you die? I have the costume. I've got your powers. And then Spawn says, you're wrong, and you've always been wrong. And then here is Spawn in human form. He took away his like symbiote costume. So there's Spawn in human form. And then he gets some of his sand. First, his marking, so he marks his body with the Spawn costume from sand. Then his chains, so he gets barbed wire, wraps the barbed wire around him, around his arms and his body. And then his belt, he grabs a human skull and he puts it into his stomach, pelvis area. And then he grabs his red cape, throws the red cape around him. And then finally spiked gloves, and then he takes the spikes and he jams it through his body. And there's the blood, there's him jamming the spikes through his body. And then there he is, the human version of Spawn. I am Spawn. That's really, really awesome, man. I like what they did there. Never mind the costume. You can take away the costume, but I'm here in human form. I will always be Spawn. That's a pretty awesome idea. Redemption. And then here goes the Redeemer. You guys know about the Redeemer. This was 3 hours ago. The ambush was supposed to end quickly. It didn't. So this is how Spawn got into his predicament. They got in, him and Redeemer got into a fight. Removed from the reality to a space no one else can follow. And then there's the battle between Spawn and the Redeemer. Redeemer, awesome, awesome. I'm glad they put Redeemer in Spawn 300. Awesome, awesome character. One of my favorites. I do like Necrocop, and I also do like the Disciple as well. Disciple is one of my favorite characters as well. He's got a story he's got a story unto himself. That's what I was trying to say. Really, really dope. I told you I'm not Eddie. Then kill me. I need to know if I wasted that seed. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to go into deep detail, but of the story. I'm just reading like little inserts. Okay, in The Warrior who was Heaven's Redeemer is transformed into an agent of life and death, the first being to claim the mantle of Reaper in ages. And just like that, they are gone back to the material plane. Up there, so little time has passed, their absence will seem fleeting. Lost and found. Right now, though, I know exactly where I need to be. What about me? If you don't come back, how do I get home? And then there's this guy. Maybe some of you guys, I haven't read in depth a lot of the series leading up to Spawn 300, guys. But if you know who this guy is, let me know, because I'm kind of at a loss, because they didn't explain to me who this guy is in the beginning. So let me know, guys, because I'm kind of at a loss with Spawn 300. Our master is calling. Wait, take me with you. There are some other cooler, newer villains that you probably have never seen. I've never seen until this moment. There looks like Cygor right there. think it's Cygor. 2, yeah, combination, yeah, nostrils flare. Yeah, it is Cygor. I love Cygor. I'm glad they put Cygor into this issue as well. That's pretty awesome. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to fast forward through this because I'm already at 15 minutes and I'm I'm taking my time, my good old time here. But I have good reason because it's Spawn 300. And yeah. So there are Omens. There's Jessica Priest making her debut in Spawn 300. Just quickly show you some of the images. I'm not going to go through the story and stuff. And then there is the whole Simmons afterlife floods over her. Thousands of images bombard her as she feels the suffering and pain faced by Simmons since he became Spawn. And there's a lot of the Spawn villains, Overkill and Tremor, Cygor, all the originals, Redeemer, Violator, Malboja, this guy, I can't remember his name. She's being born. She's being born. And I think they're referring to She-Spawn, right? She's being born. And then there she is, She-Spawn. Look at that image. That's an awesome, awesome image, guys. Reborn as something new, something to help Elle Simmons, and more importantly, the world in its fight for all humans to retain their own humanity. Really, really awesome, man. I like what they did there. And then it continues on to 301. And then here is this gentleman who's going into this cave. I don't know where he's going. I don't know who that guy is. It could be Spawn. Could be Elle Simmons. So here are all the images, all the comic books leading up to Spawn 300. Here, 300 strong. Here's the 300 more. And then... oh, actually, I didn't show you this page. This page right here. This was from beginning. All these comic books, man. I'm going to try to get in close to show you guys. All of Spawn's comic books, man. If anybody owns all of Spawn comic books, let me know in the comments, man. I definitely would love to see your collection of Spawn comic books. And this is the other half of a 300. Really, really awesome, man. Amazing, amazing journey McFarlane has been on. Amazing, amazing journey Spawn has been on. And if you guys have stayed with me all the way to the end of the video, I have something special to show you. I didn't want to show you this at the beginning, but I figure I'll show this to you now. Being that we got 300, I got Spawn also 301 right here. And then before Spawn 300, I picked up Spawn 299, Road to 300. Road to 300. And there's Redeemer. He's fighting Redeemer on the front cover. So we have the 299 and then the 300 and the 301 Spawn comic book. So I might do individual reviews on these maybe in the near future, guys. 299 and 301. I wanted to show you that at the end of the video. But the main man right here, the main star of the show, is Spawn 300. And we went through a little glimpse of Spawn 300, and I just wanted to show you my variants of the comic book itself. Very, very awesome achievement by Todd McFarlane. And if you guys sat through this video, this about to go on 19-minute video with me, guys, I just want to say thanks. Let me know what you think about Spawn. Also, let me know how many issues of Spawn you have as a collector. And if you guys have your own YouTube channel, if you guys do a lot of Spawn reviews or Spawn comic book reviews or just fans of Spawn, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on Spawn, man. Let me know what Spawn means to you if you guys have stayed with me and watched this entire 19-minute video. So we'll go ahead and leave it at that, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews like this. And I do mean this was an awesome review. I guess it's only fit that this video goes to almost 20 minutes for Spawn 300. So if you guys sat through the entire video, thumbs up, guys. Really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future, more stuff that you guys want to see in the future. And we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.